There are things I need of you. Things you may not understand and may not wish to do, but please do not make the same mistakes I did. My father, Howard, deserted me before I was born. I could claim the loss of my mother, and the letter I received after her funeral blinded me to what I had to do. It would be a lie. Human nature sealed my downfall. My name is Philip. If we are lucky, then by the time you receive this, I will be dead. If fate frowns, we all perish. Fade to red. Frictional games. Out of order games. Penumbra Overture. Episode 1. How's it going, guys? LittleOrphans here. Thank you so much for joining me on this first episode of Penumbra Overture. I couldn't hear myself talking. Hopefully the game sounds quiet for y'all now. Let's start a new game. On normal, obviously. I'm not going to do easy because then I'd be like a wimp. And I'm not going to do hard because, well, it's hard. My story began in February, year 2000. Okay, just a little... Alright, I'll let him talk. But in the background I'll say, backstory to how Penumbra, it came before the Amnesia. So, like, in the beta for Amnesia, The Dark Descent, they used a whole bunch of stuff from Penumbra. So, because of Penumbra, we have Amnesia, and it's been said to be a lot scarier.
Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair.
Love his accent.
In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executive. Of course, I went as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time.
I hope this isn't too long.
My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition.
Huzzah for physics,
The book was indecipherable.
It's a fun class to take.
Showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland.
Oh, wonderful. Uninhabited northern Greenland. So, I guess that's where we're gonna be.
As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day. And I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning a 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
12 hours? Ugh, that's a long boat ride. I would not be able to do that. Loading. Alright, hopefully we get to do some interacting now. Yes. We have interaction. And foghorn. Finally, we're almost docked. I better stow my gear. Okay. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pack things using, or pick things up using the left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. Whiskey, empty, shame. Huh, not a shame, because I don't drink. Notebook, key, okay, that's a different key. That's not. What all do I have? I have a key. How convenient, yay. Batteries for flashlight, which I'll have to find. Oh, we have a glow stick? Oh my gosh. That is so cool. I've always wanted a glow stick. Alright, there's the flashlight, and yeah, F. Just like the lantern. Should be everything, except there's a note here. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna, no. Y'all can read it to yourselves. I don't feel like reading. As I stepped off the boat, stepping out into a blizzard that had formed around me, I'd realized how utterly devoted I had been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and I knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. So cold, don't know where I am, need shelter. Okay, so what I heard is like how right after that thing happened, there's like a little, ooh, rocks. Rock, keep me warm! So there's like that little orange glow or fade or whatever after that little loading thing. Whoa, okay. That glowing thing apparently is, as like, you know, showing that the game is saved. Alright, shelter! Huzzah! Loading. I'm so glad these are fast loads. Holy cow. Climbing down the ladder. That was door closing, right? Why am I hearing voices in my head? Ah, a steel rod. Empty boxes of ammunition. Yeah, what is this place? Good question. I like, ooh. Flare. Ah, there's a hot bar. That's convenient. Okay. Ah, another flare. Stuck, there must be something in the way. Obviously, I'll take this flare. 24 power ration box. Ah, a hammer. So, I can use a hammer, like, would actually use it. Ah, wait, there's boards. Aha! Hammer. I'll just go ahead and put you in slot 1. Oh my gosh, you can like actually interact with it. That's so freaking cool. Ah, you can interact with the game. That's so much better than Amnesia. Why did they ever not? What's up this way? And you can't jump to uncrouch. Okay. Looks like some kind of industrial hole in the century and no way to operate it. Obviously, the guy that made this was a bit British, even though I know that's not the technical term. Yay! Save! I'm assuming. If I remember correctly, that's what that means. Ah! Open the trapdoor. Is that open enough? I say it is, but the game's probably gonna be like, no, it's not. Alright, what have we got in here? Oh, that's just where I came from. Wonderful. Yes! Loading. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there. If something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone might help me. Friends, parents, teachers, we're all too scared, or too far away. I jotted a note just in case. there could be anything living down here. Heroics except for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. Oh, if anyone or anything, here's my best way staying low and out of sight until I know it's not a threat. Crouch by crest. Yeah, I've already figured that out. Give me a chance to hide in shadows. Oh no, I've got it right because of the blue tint to my vision. Okay, thanks for that. I should be safe unless it's like right on top of me or I'm hurt. Alright, so I'm this blue circle. I don't see anything to hide from. Storage, workshop, explosives. Let's go to the office because that's closest. It looked like it was this way. Looks like there's still some juice left. I should probably have to have a lighter though. Office. Yes. Found it. Loading. Alright. Ooh, it's one of these saving things from Amnesia. I guess the ways to save in this game are either through those progressive saves or through, I'll read that, pick up that letter in a second, or by hitting those boxes. Ah, batteries. I haven't really used my flashlight at all, have I? I don't really find a need for it. Okay, I'll read you. Or rather, I'll let y'all read it. Check over in this drawer. Check all the drawers, then I'll go hit that save. Beef jerky. Well, okay. Oh wait, I missed this, didn't I? Backstring. It looks like dynamite for excavation versus 7 bayonets, whatever. I'll read this. I'll read all these notes while I'm editing them, but not in the actual video because I don't want y'all to be bored sitting listening to me talk the whole time. I don't know what backstring is either. Ooh, are these drugs? Painkillers. Yes, we have drugs again, just like from White Knight, which they honestly probably got from this. More beef jerky. What the crap is the beef jerky all about? Whatever it is, I'll put it in slot 8. And in it's locked, I need a key. Well, luckily I've got a key for a small container or chest. Big book of explosives. Oh yeah. How many pages are there? There's a lot of pages. I'm gonna read these. Oh well. I'll read this first page at least. The black match fuse is one of the oldest, simplest match and most reliable fuses in modern pyrotechnics. It's easy to create. Just string and gunpowder. Chemicals will stain clothing. Well, yeah. Some materials required: string, preferably cotton, black gunpowder, and backstring. I honestly didn't. Well, hey, I have the backstring. But I didn't realize there were other colors of gunpowder. All right, let's save. A man, an old man, clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before. Still I know. This man before me is Howard. I call him Father. Ugh! What the hell? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. Speaking of which, I don't really care whether or not that was a good idea at the moment, but thank you so much for watching this first episode of, why did I almost say Amnesia? In my head I said Amnesia. Penumbra Overture, and it was right in front of me. Wow, I'm so stupid. So as you can probably tell, I'm going to start cutting down my episodes to approximately 15 minutes just for the viewer's sake and for my sake, so it's easier for me to edit and I can have more time available to record as well. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this first episode. Be sure to look out for the second one. And see you next time, guys. Bye!
services are no longer required.
There we go. Alright, so that was the office. Need to hide. What was that? Anything within my field might panic me, then I'm a goner. So a large wooden box, yeah. Could do a lot of damage to anything underneath it. Alright, where do you go? Oh, I like how you can hold both things.